All right. Hello to all the listeners out there, and welcome to a very special edition of the Too Much Show. Yes, it is double the trouble. We're coming at you twice in one day. Here on the Too Much Show, it's always by real people, and I am your host, MT, and with me is my co-host.
Tomorrow today, Mr. Jones any other day, especially on Sunday. And we got our special guest today.
Yo, what's up, everybody? This is Tae, one half of the podcast Sports Talk with Tae and Josh. Thanks for having us again, fellas. You already know. Salute.
Yep. Hey, it's your boy Josh Ox, and
Absolutely.
thanks for having me.
All right, let's get right into the shit, MT. What's going on? This breaking news, baby.
Oh yeah, man.
Absolutely. So you know what I'm saying. So for those of you all who may not know, the Milwaukee Bucks did not come out for Game 5 of the NBA playoff game against the Orlando Magic. And the Orlando Magic went on ahead and said, you know what? We're going to go ahead and walk off because we see that this ain't a fluke and they're not coming out. So for those of you all that don't know what sparked this, Jacob Blake, a young man, I believe not even 30 years old, was shot multiple times in front of his 3 children Yeah. No. He had 3 children in the car, but yes, he does have 7 children.
No, he got shot 7 times.
Oh, yeah. So he got shot 7 times in his back. He is now paralyzed. His name is Jacob Blake, and it happened in Wisconsin. So with that being said, the NBA players, a lot of them have been speaking out. I know we talked about it earlier. George Hill came out and was just like, hey, we should have never came to this damn bubble. We should have never came here. And, I know I received some flack, but you know what I'm saying? I just wanted to say a couple things. Actually, I'm going to let Miguel say it. I told you so. You know what I'm saying? I was referred to as a rebel without a cause.
Oh, okay. I see that little shot.
Oh, that's personal. That's personal, Rebel out of cause. I just got talking about. For the show one day.
You know what I'm saying?
You fucking up these interviews with that.
It's all good. You know what I'm saying? They know it's all love. You know what I'm saying? With our brothers.
I always agree. Look, real talk. I always agree with what you said. I just say like the man you use as the premise. That's the only thing.
But hey, at the end of the day, sometimes, listen, here's what we've learned too, Mr. Jones. Like we've done our research. We found out some of our black leaders ain't shit sometimes and what they've done. But guess what? At the end of the day, but still, they had the platform. They did what they did. And they used their voice for it. So it's the same thing. We can't look at Kyrie no different.
I've been asking this for 20 years. What has Al Sharpton done? And nobody still ain't give me that answer yet. So I've been saying it for years.
Yeah, well, that's why Jay-Z said get him.
He talked a good game. He talked a good game.
That's why Jay-Z said get him the word and tell him I don't approve. Okay.
But yeah, I'm on my Uncle Shannon with the black and mild. Because even the king himself sat out. But this is the thing, and I'm going to bring the concern early. Is this really going to be the end of the season, or are they just doing this to please people and come back and play basketball? Because at this point, I ain't watching if they coming back.
I think
They got to stick with it now. I don't want to get no more games.
They got to.
October.
They have to.
To October at least.
Yeah. And here's the thing, but before we get into all that, you know what I'm saying? Speaking of supporting our black businesses and things like that, this is called Deleon, you know what I'm saying, by Sean Puffy Combs, an official sponsor of this podcast today. You know what I'm saying? This is his tequila. You know what I'm saying? So
I still got that Terramana in the crib.
Exactly. I still have that too, but just wanted to shout that out.
Tequila, the people's tequila.
All right.
But
go ahead, Tay. Go ahead, finish what you were saying.
Yes.
Oh yeah, I was about to say I was just agreeing with y'all. They got to stick with it at this point. They got to, because it's already like the rating was already down prior to the protest. So automatically that was already going to bring the ratings down. They got no choice. They ain't play.
Mm-hmm.
They ain't come out the locker room, made statements, everything.
Mm-hmm.
Pack up and go home at this point.
Yep.
Because your kids missing you, your wife's missing you.
Yep.
Go see your family.
Yep.
We need to be anyway. If you're that bored, get an interview with all the smoke. I'm pretty sure they'd be back on soon.
Yeah, but I think they should have just canceled the season. It was like just lost. Before you was right, MT. I remember you was saying you're not watching it. You was right. I told you, I admit you was right. You made a valid point. I was like,
I appreciate that.
Yeah.
I appreciate it. I admit
I was with the season being canceled too, but once they did it, I'm like, fuck it now. But yeah.
Yeah, pretty much.
I mean, since we did see the basketball, let's talk a little about the basketball.
Well,
It wasn't even working anyway.
Hey, Mr. Jones, Mr. Jones, this show is not about.
Okay.
I don't give a fuck about what's going on the court. I don't care about shit what's going on the court.
they haven't been playing defense. I know that.
I know that for sure.
It's been like a YMCA pickup game. That's how
it wasn't even fucking worth it.
Yeah, but let me just say this so we don't get off from the topic at hand. At the end of the day, as a whole, fuck sports. That means fuck boxing this weekend and to come forward. Fuck the NFL. Fuck baseball. Fuck hockey. Fuck it all. And that's why I'm standing with it.
So provide the alternative for the distraction.
Mm-hmm. All right. Well, the alternative is this. If you need something to do in your spare time, go pick up a hobby. It's plenty of shit out here to do. You can film. You can edit videos. You can pick up photography. Shit, it's technology now. Podcast technology right now has made itself so available. I know people, man, that do photo shoots on their iPhones. They record music videos on their iPhone. If you got the iPhone 11 Pro or whatever it is, if you got that, you can be out here recording music videos and editing them on your phone.
You can make an album on GarageBand if you want to.
Yep. Mm-hmm. You can go out here and game and live stream all of that.
Madden did just drop. If you want to get your fix, play Madden.
Exactly.
Pretty much.
Yeah. Yeah, but at the end of the day, man, I saw what was happening. I saw what was going to happen. I'm glad that the players finally woke up and realized it. Because again, people got on Kyrie Irving. Oh, he's this and that. He don't have nothing to play for. That's why he's saying all of this. And I'm like, no. And literally, I watched the climate of my timeline change. It went from Black Lives Matter. Oh, we got to support Breonna Taylor, this and that, to, oh, did y'all see LeBron? LeBron dropped 26, 10, and 10. LeBron did this. AD did that. Kawhi and them can't keep up with this and that. And I'm just like, whoa, like, I get it. We all need a release. We all need a break. But, I mean, hello, what's going on? Do we not care anymore about what's going on? Because motherfuckers are still getting shot by the police. Still being treated like animals.
I agree with you.
Yeah, this is the first time I've seen like a protest on this magnitude. Like they didn't come out and play. I can't think of a time in history.
Yeah.
I can't think of.
Yeah, because
even during the civil rights or anything like that happened in the civil rights.
Walk riot, all that. Like Rodney King, they were still playing during Rodney. The Olympics still happened with Rodney King.
Yeah, man. It was a different time, you know. I'm just gonna say it's a different time. The culture was different, I guess.
I wouldn't say it's a different time. It's just enough bullshit accumulated. It's like if you never flush your toilet, it's enough shit that's going to fill the toilet that eventually is going to overflow.
Yeah, but I say also in the 90s, they didn't have like the camera phone, the internet, social media. You know how stuff spread easy? It was whatever the news put out. If the news didn't report it,
if somebody did protest, nobody stood with them because we had instances of this. People turning their back on the flag and stuff in the 90s. And all they did is get exiled. Bakbuda do Rauf. I will always use that example.
Yeah.
I remember that.
The players at the what's the name? The players at the Olympics. Remember the black guys that held their hands up and they stripped them of their medals and everything?
Oh yeah, the '68 Olympics. You talking about?
That was the only one I could think of. I'm trying to. I was like, I think it was the '60s.
Well, I mean, basketball in '72 did a protest, but that was another story. They got cheated out the gold medals in basketball, but that was other than that. Nah, you don't see many protests of this magnitude for this cause. Say it for this cause.
Yeah, and like here's the thing. I had to sit up there. I had to set some people straight online. And Mr. Jones, like we talked about earlier, some of the therapy and everything with social media. Look, here's the thing: social media brings out some of the most ignorant, some of the most selfish people, things like that. I said my piece and I let it go. They set up here, oh, did they really have to stop playing the games and all that? Yes, because look at your timeline. You didn't say anything about a Breonna Taylor or anybody like that, Trayvon Martin or Eric Garner in a while. Why? Because you were so focused on basketball. I don't give a fuck about these basketball games when literally I can step out my house and my life is in jeopardy because the police want to sit up here and act stupid.
Yeah, like, are you gonna make it to the game?
Yeah,
exactly.
This situation is bigger than sports.
It's bigger than sports.
It'll always be another season of basketball.
Mm-hmm.
Always be another season of basketball.
Always. That's why I said at the end of the day, shit,
they never had to begin with. We all agree with that. But I give MT credit. He stood by it once it started. Because I even questioned that shit because I'm like, damn, you watch the NFL, but you ain't watch this. But I mean, at this point, I totally get it.
Yeah.
It wasn't even popping to begin with. Fuck it.
Yep, and I'm gonna tell you right now, I don't give a shit about the NFL trying to start in September. Fuck them too. I don't care about Roger Goodell coming on. Oh,
they already said fuck fans, so fuck them.
Pretty much.
So yeah.
So what niggas gonna come out with their own sport, or you just gonna say fuck sports in general? Just because, I mean, I understand what everything is going, so I'm not gonna say just because, but I'm just gonna say niggas just say fuck sports after everything's fixed and then go right back to it like nothing ever happened.
Hey,
no, it's not nothing ever happened. But what I'm saying is, if
slept there like a ninja.
Exactly. Here's the thing: once we get these convictions, once we get some laws changed and everything like that, then we can go back to watching sports and things like that. But me, I'm going to stick by what I've been sticking by. I'm not watching NBA. I'm not watching the NFL now. I won't be watching any boxing, any UFC. Fuck Dana White. Fuck all of them. Every last one.
Oh my God, Sunday's about to be interesting.
Yeah, they are.
Yeah.
All right, Rabbi MT, I hear you.
Okay. It is what it is.
But
I'll even give
might take years. Are you willing to do years? Because it's going to take probably some years.
Willing to do years. That's fine. I told you, most of this shit is scripted anyway.
Catch your man at Thanksgiving at the bar and watching the games. Guarantee it.
First of all, I don't. First of all, sir, I don't be at no bars during Thanksgiving, sir. That's the time where I'm busy.
Fantasy
in the
football
kitchen,
right around the corner.
You know what I'm saying? Salmon.
Oh, we ain't do nothing for that. That's canceled.
Yeah. No, we ain't doing no fantasy
season 4 is already canceled.
Yep.
I was being an asshole. Nobody should be at the fucking bar at
too.
Thanksgiving. If you are, you're a very lonely man. Okay?
Yes.
That's why I said that.
Some type of fun.
Actually, here's what I will say. Actually, what I will say is, and it's new with millennials and Generation Z, it is a lot of families now who are going out.
You with your cousins out there. After dinner with your cousins and shit, you go out.
Yeah, most definitely.
I don't know, man. Yeah, that generation.
But listen. Back to the subject at hand. I don't care about none of that trolling shit. Let's get back to the subject at hand. Okay. The NBA.
All right, the subject is at hand. We got people like you that's going to ride this wave and shit because it's something that's popular, but then gonna turn right back around and then be watching the same fucking shit. So this is relevant. We do have people like this. I'm not saying to say you, but like, that's what I'm saying. Like, it's a trending topic right now. So, like, you riding. I ain't gonna say you riding the wave per se, but a lot of people riding this wave because this is what's trending right now.
Well, here's the thing: I'm not
get swept under the rug and then get back on the court. Niggas gonna be watching sports. Everybody.
Well, here's the thing. I'm just gonna let you know this right now. They already tried to swindle us once with this whole bubble shit. I'm gonna tell you, until I see actual change, I'm not watching shit. Plain and simple.
It's going to take years. I'm telling you
that
already.
That's fine. Guess what? We got plenty of shows that we can review. We got Power Book Season 2 coming up. All right. We got coming up early next year.
Mental health checks, baby. I always wanted to talk about mental health anyway with our black men.
We got the new Catman movie coming out. We got a lot of shit coming up.
Marvel start talking about financial wealth.
Yep. Shit. Marvel coming out.
Get over this bubble.
Until I get down to the bottom of it. And at the bottom of everything, I will support. I will show my love and I would stand up or stand with, everybody that's fighting against this or trying to get change. Now, when change come, I'll be granted, gladly open arms and accept sports again, especially if everything's right. That's cool.
Yeah.
But I just don't want to be one of the people that's standing for something that I really don't know what the fuck I'm standing for. And just because it sounds good, I'm joining the group. So
absolutely.
And then also with this, I wanted to ask y'all too, and especially you, Tae and Josh. Is the whole NBA with this, or is there some players like, okay, well, we could have continued the season?
That's a good question. We ain't hear everybody else stand with it. That's what I say. If they're gonna do it, they got to do it.
There's always someone that's against it. There's never going to be an absolute 100% agreement.
It's never going to be 100%.
Never happen. Never.
Who's going to be the guy that? Who's going to be the guy that bold enough to stand against it though?
They're not going to do it. That'd be a PR nightmare.
It's going to have to be. It's going to have to be King James. He's the only one that's powerful enough to withstand everything that they would try to throw at him for standing up and saying we're not going to have a season. He's the only one.
Yeah, because he's the reason why it's a bubble to begin with. He's the reason why they
he don't want to. He's the biggest star, biggest influence. Yeah, he's the only person for that trigger.
Yeah, y'all know I've been critical of him. I appreciate his message tonight. He said, "Fuck this." It's too, to paraphrase, fuck this. It's too much going on right now, and basically it's something bigger than this game that's going on right now. So I can appreciate that, but it's going to take LBJ. It is. It's going to take King James at this point.
Well, he already did it.
Yeah, but I'm saying he's going to have to stick with it.
Yeah, but it's going to have to take him, Anthony Davis, like everybody as far as with the Lakers. That's a top dog. Paul George, Kawhi. Even Kawhi, he's got to say something at this point. He has to. So it's like everybody that's in at least the top 5, top 10 players in the league got to say something. It can't just be Chris Paul.
If KD was there, he'd say something.
Oh yeah. If KD was there, he'd say something. I mean, we already know what Kyrie.
He might still say something. Check his Twitter. KD Twitter.
True.
Yeah, no, he's crazy. He's crazy, bro. He let it loose.
KD exactly. Let it loose. KD gonna let it loose from his account and his troll account.
Exactly.
Carmelo gonna say something.
Yeah.
Everybody that's in at least the top 5, top 10 players in the league got to say something. It can't just be Chris Paul. If KD was there,
hold on. Why are we hearing a playback? I mean,
I think Josh got his phone on and he on the live at the same time.
Okay, Josh. Yeah, you got to turn one of them down, Josh. You got to turn one of them down.
Oh no, my bad. I gotta.
Yeah, you sound like you're on the radio too high.
Yeah.
My bad.
It's all good. Cause I'm like, hold on. I'm like, but Tay just said that.
Yeah, that's how you missed that 13th caller, man. You the 13th caller. They're going to have to hang up on you, man.
Yeah.
Gotta get the next dude these tickets.
But nah, man. Yeah, y'all just don't understand, man. I'm excited. But of course, it's just like you all said, we have NBA, every NBA player isn't going to be 100%, just like it's a lot of idiots out here who not 100%. I've already seen the posts and everything. Oh, this not going to change anything and all that. Shut the fuck up, okay? Just shut the fuck up. How much money have you donated? What have you tried to do to even better your household?
You just sound like that Chief Keef intro. Go ahead, say shut the fuck up again. Shut the fuck up. What are y'all niggas doing with your life? Y'all niggas don't know nothing about this. Y'all don't know about how niggas getting out in the streets.
Exactly. Let another motherfucker say something about this NBA season being canceled, and I'm beating their ass.
But the thing is, the season canceled, y'all. They did it today, a pardon for the day. But this game tomorrow. They got to sit out tomorrow, and they got to sit out after that.
Mm-hmm.
That's my only concern. It's
somebody
good for
got
the
horsey
day.
Power. Somebody got some horses up under their hood.
It's one of these doom buggies around.
Oh, okay.
I live in
Honda Civic.
That was actually like a truck, bro. Like a homemade truck, bro. Yeah, they get her done out here.
What the hell just happened?
They get her done out here. But
but you're right. I mean, at the end of the day, if they don't go all the way with this, I'm serious. I may never ever watch basketball again if they don't go all the way with this for this season.
Let me ask y'all this. Since it's not technically a sport, can I still watch pro wrestling tonight?
Yeah. You can
That's
watch
entertainment.
Yeah.
That's entertainment. That's entertainment.
Yeah, that's
I still have
entertainment.
Grapplemania. I still have Grapplemania to do, ladies and gentlemen.
Yes, you can watch men in it. Yes, you can watch men in tights and underwear
No,
wrestle each other.
They wear pants. They wear athletic
Right.
pants now. Y'all see the way jean shorts. The days are out for the tights, bro. People don't wear tights like that anymore.
Okay, I wasn't sure. I don't know. I haven't watched it in a while.
It's been all right lately, but that's another story.
Yeah,
Because we already know about the racism in the WWE, but that's another story.
Yeah, that's
True.
yeah.
but I'm gonna be real with you though. See, with the WWE, I don't expect anything. Like if they tried to come out and be off some Black Lives Matter shit, I'm gonna laugh at them.
Some of them do though.
Some
of them do. They wear in their clothing. They say the message.
I mean,
groups like the
here's
New
the
Day.
thing.
They've been doing
the wrestlers. Here's the thing. The wrestlers can do it, but I'm saying for Vince McMahon to come out and try to do a statement and all that, just stop, Vince. It's okay.
You're talking about a dude that said nigga live on TV twice.
Exactly. It's okay. They're gonna support you anyway, Vince. It
Yeah,
does not matter.
He probably thought he was in the room with them black hookers and shit. You know what I'm saying? You know how you get down.
Yeah, I don't see a Marion Barry coming out of that dude.
No.
If you talk about that, possibly.
But you know, he got a whole book on Vince being, about his little back history beforehand. So
that's another part. I'm gonna welcome you all to Grapplemania. We had that conversation that day.
But I'm gonna tell you another thing. Do you know that? So did y'all hear? So they were protesting in Wisconsin, and some 17-year-old kid ran through the crowd with an AR-15 and just started airing motherfuckers out randomly.
Nah, what happened if you saw the video? He was being chased down. He had to defend himself.
It was an altercation.
They were gonna make a example out of his ass. I don't blame him for what he did. He had a hammer. They tried to approach him. He had to defend himself.
I don't think the gun was legally owned by him, so.
Of course not. An AR-15.
You got running there with like the ATF and shit. Like, I don't know Wisconsin gun law, so I don't know. I don't think Wisconsin open carry state. I don't think that's an open carry state.
More than likely.
Yeah, more than likely.
I don't know.
If you ever been to Wisconsin, more than likely.
Yeah,
never been to Wisconsin.
Exactly. Yeah, I've been there. I've been there a couple times. I'm gonna tell you right now.
More than likely, MT.
If you're not in Milwaukee, there's not many of us there. Okay, Milwaukee and the surrounding area.
Not Racine.
Exactly.
Can I ask y'all a question though?
What's that?
Do y'all think that you think the NBA stopped because the WNBA was on it first, and then they was going to postpone the game?
Oh yeah, of course, yeah. I mean,
they understand what they sisters.
I was about to say that at the end of the day, the women was leading as always. You know what I'm saying in some of these things. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. They had bigger balls than the players.
But no, now you got to give the players this credit. Over the last offseason, they did stand up for the WNBA to get better pay, and that did happen.
They did.
They did.
They do show unity. I guess them two organizations do show unity as brother and sister companies.
Oh, I wish this was the Jack break because I swear I want to say something ignorant, but it's okay. I'm gonna leave it.
No, just say
talk your shit, dude.
Go ahead, man.
No. I'm good. Now that I think about it, now that I think about it, I ain't even gonna lie to you. That shit, it was asshole backwards. I'm not even gonna say that shit.
Okay.
Man, don't get canceled, man.
I know, right? Yeah. I think about cancel culture. You know what I'm saying? I definitely about to get canceled with this one. Yeah. I'm gonna let that one ride. I'll tell y'all behind the show.
Cancel that.
I to say, man, fuck cancel culture at the end of the day.
I'm a joker, by the way, man.
That's what cancel culture. They might cancel the middle finger. Keep on playing, okay? Cancel that shit.
Oh my god. Stone Cold is alive.
This finger by itself represents so much that's so disrespectful. Like,
so much hate in that one finger.
You can get the knuckle straight.
I'm gonna write a letter to somebody to complain to get your podcast taken down. You know, one of those old.
Oh
yeah, that's fine. Here's the thing. I love the publicity. Shit, get it floating around, man.
Bro.
Of course it does. But I'm just gonna tell everybody, man, and this ain't off no conspiracy theory type shit or anything like that. Everybody just needs to be careful out here because I feel like just like we're gonna get the second wave of COVID, we're about to get the second wave of these riots, these protests, things like that. Because the shit is gonna spread. And the funny thing is, I was riding to pick up dinner and to go to the liquor store, and I'm like, man, I was just driving around here yesterday. Why the fuck is everybody boarding up their shops and all of that? It's because people are literally prepared.
You see how that George Floyd riot wave that swept the country.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, and this Jacob Blake shit is looking like it's about to happen.
Yeah, they're already tearing up Wisconsin.
But look, though, think about this. We said this, and we said this on our previous show too before. If nothing happens from this, it's going to get hectic, and we called it. We said the next big thing happened. People are not going to start protesting again. They're going to act going to start showing force, which they did down there, where they had, like you said, not only did the young white male have his AR-15, the other protesters had AR-15s in the rally, and then they boxed in the police with AR-15s in the rally, so they couldn't control it, and then they took action, and then they had to send in backup, the SWAT team, to help them get from out this situation. So, like, with that being said,
if that'll work, what's next? The military,
National Guard. They probably called the National Guard.
I mean, but at one point they. I mean, I wouldn't see that too far off because at one point they actually did that for the COVID shit. As far as people not obeying the staying under 6 feet distancing and all that bullshit, like they run.
Well,
so I don't see why they want to do it now.
I wouldn't say they brought them in for that. They brought them in for the testing. They use local police for like curfews and social distancing and things like that.
So was it a testing for martial? What is it? Martial law?
No.
Not
for
martial law. No. What is that?
Literally-
What is that? When the president can actually execute an order and have your ass go to fuck in the house when you need to be, so you gonna get fucked
that's
up.
Martial law. That's martial law.
Yeah, that was okay. So I just want to make sure. But nah, that's what that was for. That's exactly what that was for.
I mean, but martial law didn't really go into effect. It didn't.
Yeah, they wasn't that.
It didn't. But I'm just saying they already tested it, and once things get hectic, I won't see them just go ahead and putting the button down and like, hey, go ahead and do your thing.
But here's the thing, though.
That's the crazy thing, though. It's going to get worse. Like,
it is.
You know what I mean? At this point, like, damn, ain't it already bad fucking enough?
I mean,
if it get that bad, they call the Insurgent Act, which martial law and the military. You see foot soldiers on the ground. Like, I don't know.
Put it like this.
Time to have a purge.
So, gentlemen,
really?
So what doesn't get worse before it gets better?
You said what?
What doesn't get worse before it gets better?
What doesn't?
What's the limit?
Besides pussy.
But what's the better question?
That was a good one, bro.
What's the limit of worse? But what's the limitations of worse? That's the thing. Exactly. What is like the absolute worst? What is ground bottom? I mean, what is ground zero, rock bottom?
Yeah, because I'm gonna tell you right now, here's the thing, as much as we get on and we laugh about certain people and all that, I'm gonna tell you right now, you got a lot of proud Americans right there. And if you think that you're gonna sit up there and release the military, you better release enough of them, because I'm telling you right now, if a community comes together where everybody's strapped, the military is going to have some issues.
But the crazy thing is, a lot of members of the military are on the people's side. That's the sad part.
That's gonna be a crazy thing about family and friends.
Yep.
And if you're in the military, I don't think it's gonna get that bad. I don't want to be the doomsday person.
I don't think it's going to get as bad as doomsday.
I hope not.
Civil War type situation.
Yeah, I can just see more shit getting tore up. And I can see basically them and tearing up any and everything that they can, to the point where rock bottom is they kill Obama. I don't think they're going to do that.
And that wouldn't even be rock bottom. That would just be miscellaneous and shit. And that'd be a plot or a ploy more than anything, just to kill him. That would stir up some shit. That wouldn't be rock bottom, but I would believe that would be a
He's
starter.
chilling right now.
Yeah,
He's
he's
chilling
chilling.
right
He ain't
now.
got nothing to do with it. And as much as the people don't want to believe, I'm going to be honest with y'all. People may hate this. I'm not saying that I support him, but at the end of the day, I think Trump got this locked up anyway. I do. I think he got this election locked up. I really do.
All right, before we get an election,
MT, I said that again.
why are we talking about elections?
Hold on. Go ahead, Josh. What was you saying?
I said I don't see people rallying behind Biden. Like he's not that likable. That's the only reason I say I don't see it.
Yeah.
You know why? Because the real candidate got screwed for the second one in a row, man. Bernie was the answer.
Twice.
Bernie.
Yeah, that was twice. Yeah. It was twice.
Yeah. Hey Zeus,
and they always pressed on agenda.
What you know about this, Zeus?
Oh, that's my shit. I ain't gonna lie to you. I fucks with it.
Okay. Okay.
I fucks with it. It's real smooth. I ain't gonna lie to you. Diddy did his thing on that one. Trust me.
Did.
All right, so
make you want to.
I asked that off air and shit, but I ain't gonna lie to you. Between that and that motherfucking Avion, which one you rocking with?
Ooh. Because here's the thing. Obviously, I'm gonna have to go more so. I don't know, because the Avion is smooth too. Like Jeezy did it. Yeah, it's a tough one. Both of them.
Back to that.
We've been some alcoholics lately. The past 4 shows we've been talking about liquor.
Sir, why not at this point? What the fuck else did we have?
Hard times out here. It's
very hard times.
We've been drinking a lot more on the TMS show. It's been hard times out here.
Absolutely. Shit, I'm going to talk about it.
Out here for a pimp.
Yeah.
You ain't know.
Oh, one more time too. What was that black lady alcohol you talked about in the first show? Give him another plug.
Oh yeah. The black woman.
Black girl magic wine.
Yeah, black girl magic.
Black girl magic.
Yeah, it's literally black girl magic wine. Yeah, they got different flavors, all kinds of stuff. Shit is smooth.
While we here, and we was already kind of in politics and all that shit, and we talk about black girl magic. Refer that to WAP. But the comments with Deanna Lorraine about Cardi B and the whole situation of, America needs more women like Melania Trump and far less like Cardi B.
Has she not seen the news?
They're the same person. They're like the same really person on the low.
Yep.
They are.
That's what I'm saying.
Why do you think she hasn't spoken
I'll
3
let
years?
y'all weigh on it first.
Why do you think she hasn't talked in 3 years? Because she don't agree with none of this shit.
She don't agree with none of this shit.
None of it.
She don't even want to be around the nigga. On top of that.
She said that one speech, Michelle was like, "You biting?" And she ain't saying nothing.
She bit the whole speech. Like bit the whole down to the T. But even with that, even with the plagiarism, just her actions showed that she's just not that woman. She's not first lady material. And it was like even behind the scenes, usually the first ladies, they'll have something in the media. Oh, hey, they went to some odd country to settle something, or they went somewhere to held a rally to help women's rights, or anything. Nothing has been done since the first year he has been in office.
What do you mean nothing has been done?
With her, as far as her being,
I can't even think of anything. I can't even think of nothing she did.
She didn't.
Yeah,
she did a couple of. She did some. She was doing some stuff before it got really bad. When they stopped paying attention to how.
Tell that motherfucker to cut that weak ass moped off, man. We doing the show.
Man, that's a souped up lawnmower, man. I ain't gonna lie to you. They took the they took the hedges off the bottom, yeah, and put a V12.
Did you hear what happened though? But did you hear what happened? That's what that was for, like, yeah, go ahead.
Nah, hold on. This is what I want to say. I give people. How can I put this? People have to be able to separate entertainment from the actual person. I've heard a lot of flack. People, oh, Cardi B ain't qualified. You wouldn't want your daughter growing up being like her and all of that.
Watch how you say that, though.
Exactly.
It's easy to separate R. Kelly music from him. So watch how you say that.
That's true. I get what you're saying with that, but the difference is R. Kelly has done extracurricular shit. Okay, that has landed him in court. Okay,
He's an
that has landed
overachiever.
him in court. Yeah,
Wow.
with
I mean, all
Cardi
right,
B,
so
I get
so
it. Hold on,
Cardi
hold on,
B,
hold on,
just
hold
because
on.
she got away with it, it's cool. I mean, I'm just here to debate. This is what we do.
I mean, here's the thing.
Okay.
At the end of the day, nah, it's not cool her roofing dudes, but at the same time, she did what she did to get her bag. She moved on, and guess what? And she said the people that she targeted, the difference is this too. R. Kelly targeted innocent little girls. Cardi B said it. She targeted dope boys and scammers and things like that. So what the fuck you gonna
She
do? Go to
target
the police
anybody that
station?
had that bag.
No, that's not what she said.
So,
She
so
said
you
dope
trying to
boys
say
That's
and
not
scammers.
what she said, but I'm
That
just
is what
being
she
you trying to
said.
say
That is
she
what she
pretty
said.
much a vigilante for sex? That's what you said. She's a vigilante for sex.
I mean, she was a vigilante for that bread. How about
Yeah,
that?
yeah, yeah. It was
Money
for
was
money. It
coming in.
wasn't for.
She needed
Yeah,
it
it was.
expeditiously. Okay.
Yeah, and like I said, here's
But
the thing. At the end of hold on, let me finish my thought. So this is what I'm going to say. Cardi,
Somebody defer his
outside
thought.
of music, business wise, Cardi is on top of her shit. From the endorsements that she has, from real estate, from things like that. She's built, whether people like it or not, Cardi is building a legacy for her children. And why I say children, because obviously Offset kids are her kids because they're married. So she has to be stepmother to them. So she's building a legacy for her future. So yeah, I mean, obviously I don't agree with everything that she's done, but at the same time, on the business side, I gotta say I fuck with her. 100%.
Okay.
I would want my daughter to be like her business wise. Absolutely.
Okay. I say Cardi B got influence. That's probably why they changed.
Yeah. Oh well, of
And
course
she got
it's
the hottest
better.
song on that. She got the hottest song
Yeah,
out right now.
It's that
I can
too, but
understand why they
also
chose it. I can understand why they
her name is fluid in politics because she actually she gives a shit.
Yeah.
yeah,
So
she
that's
did.
why
She
they
does a
use her
lot of
name.
commentary on it. She
When
does a
it's
lot of
when
commentary.
you know, like how when shit getting slow, people just throw anybody's name in there just to make it make sense.
yeah. Hey,
Yeah.
Big Sosa, I get what you're saying. Black people need to stop looking at entertainers for political leadership, but where's Malcolm X right now?
Yeah, and who got the most power? The entertainers.
Entertainment
Yep,
right now.
unfortunately.
but to an extent, I think we do get celebrities a little too much.
Well, but here's the thing, though. The reason why I'm challenging that
We
statement is
idolize them too
because,
much.
yeah, but here's the thing, though. I'm not just. It's not just black people. It's people, period. Because if you ask white people, they love their Taylor Swifts, they love their Kylie Jenners, all of that. So it's people in general. We give celebrities, period, a lot of power.
So when is the last time Taylor Swift spoke for all white people?
Huh?
When was the
Like
last
like
time?
politically,
Yeah.
like she did an interview with somebody politically speaking for whatever the left or right, whatever the side. You get what I'm trying to say?
I don't know.
I'm trying to
No, I
think of
I
don't.
don't know.
I'm trying to think of
I
something.
I
don't.
wouldn't be able to tell you.
I don't know. I thought her whole career is thinking about
when
I'm
is
talking
the
about.
last
racial
I'm
time
trying
she
to think of an
spoke to white
example of
people?
like
If
other
anything,
cultures that did something similar to it. I'm trying to
no,
think of
you
it.
can't really say that though. Like you'll have to use
Taylor
somebody
Swift might have
like
been a bad example, but I'm just
yeah, it
thinking.
was. It was very
Taylor
bad.
Swift, what?
But
Now I'm just naming.
like
He mentioned,
Pacquiao, like
he mentioned
Pacquiao.
Taylor Swift. I'm trying to think. I was like, I can't think of no white celebrity I can think of. It.
So you're trying to
I
use
mean, Robert De Niro.
the Caucasian
Yeah,
celebrity base.
No,
Robert De
I'm
Then
trying to think of
Niro,
other racial people
Matthew
too. Like,
McConaughey.
yeah,
Matthew
okay.
McConaughey did it.
I'm trying to
Robert
think
De
of other.
Niro did it.
yeah,
Uh,
actually,
I
it been a couple.
mean,
I'm not saying
The thing
other races don't do
I
it. I'm
forgot.
just trying to
We
think of
talked
other.
about that later.
Well,
I know what you was trying to say though.
but
I
That's
think I
what I
get
was
what you're
trying to
trying
say.
to
I want. That's why I didn't correct myself. I can maybe. I'm
but at the end of the day, big
trying
yeah.
to
I
think of
mean,
an example of a
I
celebrity.
mean, but just even to get back to what Big Sosa said, Big Sosa, I get what you're saying, but on a day-to-day basis, when you look at the average person, I'm not talking about, I guess, the brain. I'm talking about the average person. Who do they relate to more? It's usually their favorite celebrity or entertainer. That's who it is. So that's why when a celebrity steps up and says something, people draw to it more. I don't think they should be held to the same standard as a lot of these politicians. They shouldn't. They shouldn't be held to the same standard as a politician at all because they don't have that type of power to pass laws and things like that. The most influence that a lot of these celebrities have is being able to make a phone call or getting
What's
together a legal
important though?
team to get people out of jail.
But the thing is, what's important is they
Salute
can
to Kim
invoke
K
the
as well.
conversation.
Yeah,
They can invoke.
salute to that beautiful
What's
queen, Kim K. Okay, though.
Kim
What y'all
K.
say? Yeah, go ahead.
No, but with celebrities though, they can evoke the conversation amongst the
How much did he
masses.
get C murder out?
Yeah.
My bad.
I already told y'all. She gets C murder out. I'm telling you right
My
now.
bad. I'm sorry. I had to throw that in there.
Yeah, she is. She gonna get them out. I believe in her.
Yep, and then more hypocrisy will come our way. They're gonna love her now.
Yeah, they're gonna love the shit out of her for real. You ain't
Yeah,
gonna
but see,
you ain't gonna be able to get rid of her after that. If she can see murder
Yeah,
out,
but-
you know she gonna be invited everywhere.
She already
But see,
invited
that's the
everywhere.
I was about to say, like, first of all, I never seen with the hate with Kim K. I never seen like where that hate came from. Never.
Fame.
That's it. That's all it is.
No.
It's
Fame and winning.
No. I
Go ahead,
don't
Dave.
think it was fame. I think it
What
was
was
more of
Her come
What
up.
I think it was her come up, and then like what was it for, and then what did you have after that? Like you really didn't do shit.
What do you mean
But-
she didn't do shit? What are you talking about? Are you
The whole
the
family
clothing
got
line?
an empire off that.
Exactly.
Yeah, so
what are you
look,
talking
They
listen,
didn't
about?
even care about Daddy getting OJ out.
Listen.
All
I'm
right,
about to
go
tell
ahead,
you.
go ahead.
Now I'm
Now
just
slow down.
speaking for the vast majority.
Go
I'm about
ahead.
to say like there's no hate on my end because if anybody looks good for me and then you're gonna show me more of you nude for free, I'm gonna like the shit. You know what I'm saying? I love it. You know what I'm saying? But
Mhm.
people would
But
just
what
look
about
at
the
it as,
apps? I know, but what about the apps that she created? That
yeah,
went viral on cell phone.
Kim, it
She's a
did,
smart
but
bitch.
then it crashed. I ain't gonna lie to you, it went viral, but then it crashed because the app was ass.
Clothing lines, her sister's makeup line being worth over $1 billion.
This is coming
Bruh.
in within the
Her belling her husband out.
The most popular.
Yeah,
All right,
her
so
bailing
look,
her
I get
husband
this,
out of
but look, this is
$140 million
before. This
debt.
is when she first took off, right? Just listen, okay. And then also these moves that you said that she made. No, she didn't make those. Chris Jenner made those moves for her family, and I will probably give her that utmost respect because if anything, she was
Okay.
everybody's
All right.
business manager.
You're right.
And then
You're right.
also
Chris
what the
Jenner
I
got
agree with
together
you
a
on that.
legal
I can
team.
argue that. They took advantage
That's
of the buzz she had.
That's
and ran
fine.
with it. Yeah,
That's fine.
made
Chris
a business.
Jenner.
But no,
You're
but
right.
I'm trying to explain where the hate came from, and then the hate came from just like, hey, like you got famous from a sex video and then modified your whole because you look at the video now, it looks nothing like her. So it's like that you modified yourself and then you set this lane where you had to have this perfect body or to get modified to make it. That's where the hate came from. People just hated off of that. And that's it's stupid.
I think it's
Did
more.
she even get paid off
It
that
was
shit
just
though?
more-
Did she even get paid off that?
This is before OnlyFans. Basically, she did an OnlyFans move without OnlyFans, and then just started getting
Yeah.
name.
I mean, yeah, because that tape, I think it got sold to like Vivid or something like that. But
It did, but
here's the thing.
that was Ray J that did that. I don't think Kim got money from that.
Yes, she did.
She got
Yeah.
paid. She got
It was
money.
Chris. It was
It
Chris
just-
that
her
sold
name
the
was on it.
video. It was
Her
Chris
name
that
got
should have been
sold
on
the
there. She ain't get no
video.
money.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Chris sold the
Once
shit to
again,
Kanye.
She got like a good
Remember-
25 mil.
Yeah, remember
Okay.
when Kanye
Because I
went
know
off
they
in
sold
his
it for
rant?
150. They sold it for like 150, right?
Yeah, she got like 25
Yeah,
out of
but
that.
Chris
Yeah, she got a percentage of it. She got a percentage of it.
Yeah, but Chris got her money, you know what I'm saying? Kim got her money, Ray J got his. Remember when Kanye was going on his rant and everything, like he said it, he was like, hey, I'm just letting y'all know this right now. Kim is not going to have our daughter North, you know what I'm saying, in a pornographic video and then sell it for the world to see. So he was kind of like going off about that. But at the end of the day, who cares with the way that she came up? It is what it is. She took it. She didn't just lay back and say, you know what, I'm gonna just ride that wave. She took it. Her and the family did other business ventures. That show is like
But then
in its
also
15th
you got to think about this
16th
too,
season.
which is
Yeah, she like owns E now.
this is not hard to
Yeah.
say. Everybody can have their own personal opinion because her life is literally on TV. So everything that I'm saying is literally that some shit that was on TV, and too much shit is not out from the TV or the media. So with that being said,
I'm be honest.
I mean, people was just hating off of that fact because like she seen blonde, and then it's like now we see all her business ventures, and then how everybody else is taking off and being separate, and we see which family members are barely hanging on, you know, and they can't hold their business and they need help. So like now they just looking at it just like everybody else. That's the only thing I be saying. Like I see why some people hate. I mean, not saying I'm gonna hate because they hate. Like nigga, just do better. But other than that,
that's all you got to do. And my thing is this. I mean, and my thing is this too. What's so funny is it's like she gets all this hate, and it's like, look, like she got famous or she got money doing something that just about everybody likes to do. So at this point, you have a way to come up like Kim K, because there are some of these OnlyFans chicks out here who are averaging $30,000 to $40,000 a month. Get you a chick, make you some videos, start your account, and get your ass to working. That's it.
And nobody's ugly. You just broke. Trust me. You had some money.
Yep. Yeah,
you'll be all right. That's
pretty much
my whole agreement with anything.
Yep.
You ain't ugly, you just broke. I like that quote. Putting that on a t-shirt.
Yeah, put that on. Yeah.
You ain't ugly, you just broke. Fire.
Just saying.
Yeah.
No such thing as an ugly millionaire.
It ain't no such thing.
Ain't no such thing as an ugly billionaire. I'm cute.
Nope.
All right.
Man.
Yeah. But I will say one thing. I will say one thing about Kim K though that I do respect about it. She did make a path through her shit. I will give her props on that. She made a path through her shit. She went through the whole sex tape thing. Got her money out of it. Started investing and started putting in the other shit. She just made a way through. Now she just set her, she set up her kids and everybody up. So I can't knock her for that.
I can't knock her.
I can't knock her now.
She's giving back.
Exactly. Now that she's in that position, now she's giving back. But here's the crazy thing, too. I'm going to be honest. Most of the drama that happens in her life, even when Kanye goes off on these rants, I don't even believe they're authentic anymore. I just think that it's for the new season, keeping up with the Kardashian.
Also, his album. Think about this. I don't know who said it. Somebody quoted the shit out of this, and it was the rapper and shit. It was like, man, Kanye do shit when shit about to happen for Kanye.
Yep.
Yep.
You go on those rants when you about to drop some new songs or a new album. You always do it every time.
Every single time.
And people fall for it every time.
Exactly. Oh, I can't believe he said that. And then he come up with an outlook. Here's what he do. He let shit die back down. He say, look, I got an album coming. Look, this is what he do. I got an album coming out in 2 weeks. 2 weeks is coming out. Then after 2 weeks, when you wait, I'm still working on it. And then a month later, that shit just come out. And then you be sitting up there like.
So we expected another one.
And they released them ugly ass shoes and shit.
Yep.
Big ass, dumb ass. Bubblegum phone.
Hey dog. Don't disrespect Yeezy like that. Don't disrespect Yeezy like that.
I swear to God, look, I wanted to buy a pair, but I was like, bro, dumb as shit. Like, why would I wear them? Like,
why not? They're the most comfortable.
You gotta be a hype. They are hype them joints, man.
It ain't even a hype beast. I'm gonna tell you right now. Out of all the shoes that I've owned in my lifetime, other than New Balance, Yeezys are probably the most comfortable shoes I've ever wore. That Ultra Boost technology is amazing.
You know what shoes kind of slept on too, as far as comfortability? The Kobe's.
The Kobe's?
Yeah.
Man, I like the Kobe 8.
I like them KDs was comfortable, and then Yeezy just was like, oh yeah, them KDs selling. Let me go ahead and make some more Yeezys just like those. And then that's when they just started flooding them Jones. It came out with every goddamn color.
And he's still coming out with colors, though. It ain't so, because remember,
the slide Jones and shit. Oh my God, nigga, the KD was fucking the game up with them Jones and shit. Them Jones was cracking. And then next thing you know, Yeezy came out with every goddamn color in them Jones.
Can I ask you something? Was Yeezy not fucking the game up when he was with Nike? He was. The problem was Nike had too much control over when he could release.
Let me tell you how much he was fucking up. Niggas was buying.
Yeah, but you missing my point though. You trying to make a point by missing my point. Okay.
Hold on, y'all. Let's let Zeus go back to his old faithful of you making my point, even though
no, you missing my point. I just said You're
Go
making
ahead.
a point with missing
Go
my
ahead.
point. What I
No,
said
go ahead.
was he just
Go ahead,
stole the
Zeus.
whole
Go ahead.
Let him talk.
style when them KDs was fresh and everybody
Which
was
KDs?
popping them down.
Which one?
The little slide on KDs and shit. When he started coming on with all them little comfortable pairs and shit, they had the little sole on the bottom, and then that's when he started coming out with all the little Yeezy Boost jumps. That's when he started coming out with every fucking color because he knew everybody was snagging them joints up. And even what else? It was another fucking company within Adidas too. They stopped doing that shit. I don't know who the fuck shoe that is, but they started copying and patenting the same fucking wear.
No.
That's the only reason why I don't agree with you. You think,
Right.
you think if that was really the case, you think Nike would have been all over Adidas' ass right now?
Exactly.
Nah,
Like, come on,
not
dog.
necessarily. Because
Bro,
it's an open.
Here's what you have. Here's
That's
what
like
you have to
Samsung and
understand.
Apple. They will be awards
Yep.
forever if some shit like that
I
happens.
think that you get no edge.
I mean, well, think
Yeah,
about
but-
it. Like Samsung and shit. They actually stole a whole kind of model of the phone. So
Well, actually, they went to court about that, and Samsung won.
Exactly.
yeah,
Honestly, they
it's
sue each other.
open-ended. Like you can
Honestly,
take
they
it, but
sue
they
each
didn't take
other.
the whole
They
thing. They didn't take the
every
whole
other year.
premise of an iPhone.
Okay. All right. So let me get back to my original premise about the whole Yeezy shoes. Yeezy was with Nike. Nike wanted.
I get what
Nike
you're
had
saying. That doesn't
control
do anything
over
for
the
my
shoes.
point. It doesn't do anything. What I was talking
Exactly.
about the KD
Exactly.
shoes.
It proves that you're
Nah,
wrong.
those shoes was hot.
Exactly.
It doesn't
So
prove that I'm
then
wrong. How does that prove that I'm
you
wrong?
can't even.
Actually, get
Here's
to
the
that
thing.
point.
You keep saying that the KDs is hot. You can't even tell me what they are, what number they are, or what they're even called. Clearly, they wasn't shit.
Nah, actually, they was just
What's
for
the
cheap,
name of them?
and then everybody
What's
was
the
buying.
name of them?
I
What's
don't know.
the
I
name
gotta
of
look
them?
it up, man.
Which
What's
KD
the
you
name
talking
of
about?
Exactly.
The little
In
KD
fact,
Jones that
no.
was in the form of the
No, I
Yeezy
got
Boost
somebody
joint.
that this. I'm gonna bring my little brother on. Everybody know my little brother. He's a shoe head.
Of course.
Say what's
But
up,
again,
bro.
What's going on?
What it do, bro?
Oh,
what's
he out
going
there.
on, bro?
What up?
He
What
got
up?
the Seagrams out there.
hey, sir,
Baby
sir,
drinking.
Oh,
Stop light.
watch that right
Stop light.
don't
Okay.
don't promote
Stop
none
light.
of that
I have
bullshit.
it.
Don't promote none of that bullshit on here. No Seagrams, okay?
Alright.
Seagrams,
got
no.
like-
Only
got
thing I
like
want to
that,
see
you know
from
what I'm
Seagrams is ginger ale.
Drinks for lights.
I heard that Kanye was stealing KD's ideas for colorways.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Only thing I'm gonna say is that's impossible
For the low
because
top Jones. Nah, think about it.
Nah, it's all the reach
No,
with that.
just stop, Zeus. Just stop, Zeus. It's okay.
I'm gonna say one thing. I'm gonna go back in the house. It's
right, go ahead.
impossible for
I'm
Kanye to steal
listening.
anything from Nike if Kanye made one of the best shoes of all time that wasn't even an athletic shoe. It was
Oh
a
my
Louis
God.
Vuitton Jasper
Like,
shoe.
how does this
Then he
even?
went to Nike,
Okay.
made Yeezy perfect. Then went to Adidas. He can go to Reebok, and he's gonna make a way better shoe than KD. It don't matter where he goes. He can start
Pretty
from
much.
scratch. I can start a brand, and he can come make my shoe, and he gonna be way better than Kevin Durant. So no. That was
Yeah, please stop. Exactly.
Yeah,
Please
yeah,
stop. And here's what here's what happened. The reason why you get a bunch of colorways of the 350s is because the reason why you have a bunch of colorways of the 350 Zeus is because Kanye literally said his goal when he first started creating shoes was for everybody to be able to wear his shoe. Nike wanted to be the assholes where, oh, we're going to limit it to 10 pair in this shoe store. And then you got to travel 2 states to go to this shoe store and get 20. Kanye said, I want my fucking shoes everywhere. I want them in every shoe store possible. Foot Locker, Champs, Foot Action, anywhere that's selling them, I want them in there to be sold.
That is true.
That is what Kanye wanted, and that is what Kanye is getting with Adidas. That's also why Drake, our boy Drake, was willing to leave Nike and sign that deal with Adidas until Pusha T stepped in.
Exactly.
Facts.
Then you got to realize how the price, the retail price of Kanye shoe was not even allowed. That's a regular phone posit. It's $200.
It's $220. That's it.
Yeah.
$220.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm gonna let. Okay. Yeah, I got it. Cool.
All right, before I leave, I'd like to say something just real quick, 30 seconds, maybe
Go
5.
ahead.
I'm promoting The Rock's tequila.
That's
Perfect.
it.
It goes back to it may punch you back like
fucked up over there.
It may punch you back in 5 minutes, but hey, listen, Dwayne the Rock Johnson.
Why you look?
That's it. That's Terramana.
Hey, why you look like? I swear to God, why you look like Smile today and like 08?
I was the same age in 08 too. That's the funniest fucking thing about it. He's 21 now, 21 then. That's hilarious. Bro.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
That is true. That man, damn.
Yeah, but if he know anything, dog, he know his fashion shit, man.
Of course,
man,
but it's crazy, dog. How the kids?
I give it to y'all though, but Dado, like basically what I was saying though, and then
no, Zeus, it's over. It's over.
I'm just going over it. No.
It's okay.
Just
Zeus,
the styles
Zeus,
of the trade.
It's over, Zeus.
And when
Zeus,
they came out with that,
over.
I just think the Yeezy boots is coming out more with the colors.
Zeus.
Okay, like when they had them
Zeus,
Jones for the 40, for the 50,
Zeus,
and then for the 120,
Zeus,
he came out with the 200.
It's over.
That's all it is.
I guess he did that too for Starburys, huh? Because Starburys was like $6, and they was coming out in colorways too, right? Starburys inspired him to come out with all the colors, huh?
I like the Shaqs better.
Yeah,
I mean the
Walmart editions.
I ain't gonna lie to you, the little Air Force One Jones with the strap and shit.
Oh man,
Jones for the $12.99. Like, nah. Hey, you come over with the Shaq Jones on, young. Like the Air Force Ones, you already knew you was about to beat a nigga ass, but with them Jones, nigga, shit, you die with a stab a nigga.
You got nothing to lose.
nothing to
Oh, man.
Yeah.
But to wrap this all up, man, I'm glad the NBA did what they did today, but today can't be the only day.
Of course, it cannot. They got to continue it. And like I'm gonna tell y'all right now, all the people that's mad, oh, I can't believe they would do this, and why we can't watch no games and all that. If you want games, again, go turn on NBA 2K, let the computer play themselves, and you can just sit back and watch. Pour you a drink, do the matchups that you want, and just watch all the games.
All right, so
man,
did y'all do the virtual sit-in for the
What
NBA
virtual
game?
No. Why would I?
Okay, I'm not asking you, motherfucker, because you weren't watching the game supposedly.
Okay.
Like, for the
how you
last
get that
couple,
drink? What you gotta be like
games.
a season ticket holder or something like that?
Nah, you just sign up. It's actually free though.
It's free. Okay. Oh.
Yeah, they started to have a wrestler.
They had a couple of people in there, a couple of celebrities. They had what was that? Bernie's weekend at Bernie's. They had Bernie's. I don't know who it was, but that shit was hilarious. Yeah, they had Wayne up there. You know, he was smoking and shit. That's another thing too. I was like, I don't know if I can do it because I don't think that I can probably be smoking. They might book me off early. So
it's better than wrestling. Like wrestling was wild. They had a picture of Chris Benoit on there. They had KKK members on there. All you saw was screen flipping the whole show. I saw like 8 Chris Benoit, bro. Chris Benoit was everywhere. Wow. It was wild.
That's crazy.
It was wild, bro.
No, that's hilarious.
I seen that too, though. I seen the clip like that.
That's the only thing you cannot control. That is the one thing you control. You can't control what they put on there, bro.
True.
But out of all the people, you want to pick Chris Benoit?
I mean, if you talk to certain people,
that shit was hilarious.
If you talk to certain people, it's a conspiracy behind it that's kind of legit.
Yeah.
Okay. What's the conspiracy? Put your tempo
so, I'll do it real quick because, like I said, this ain't a wrestling podcast. But
my bad. Okay.
Chris Benoit, wife
Grapple Mania.
There you go. We on Anchor, Spotify, all that good stuff. But yeah, what I was saying though is Chris Benoit's wife, right? That he allegedly murdered or he did murder, was actually taken from another wrestler wife. If y'all remember him, his name was Kevin Sullivan. And Kevin Sullivan, whole Monica character and everything was kind of being like a cult leader, a dark lord, stuff like that. And he used to say ill stuff about Chris Benoit, and they had beef behind the scenes because of that. And a lot of people say, like, even like interviews with Chavo Guerrero, one of the people he traveled with, like the night he died and all of that, said there's interviews that it was text messages from Chris that was weird because he missed the flight to that pay-per-view he's supposed to be in the weekend he died in Atlanta, like an hour like after all of this happened, and he got another text and everything. So they try to say And the text said the door was open. That's what the text said. And with the Chavo Guerrero's phone and 2 other people's phone that said the door is open. So they try to say that it was actually a setup and it was actually a murder that was done by Kevin Sullivan. That's what they say as far as the tinfoil hat.
Okay.
Gotcha.
Okay.
All right. Exactly. And just to bring things on a less darker note, because I don't want to end the show like that. Yes, Big Sosa.
It got dark real quick.
Yeah, it got very dark. So let's lighten it up. Yes, Big Sosa, Tinker Hatfield. You can arguably say that he is the GOAT, but we will see what happens with Ye when it's all said and done. For those of y'all that don't know who Tinker Hatfield is, that is the man who designed Jordans 3 through 15. And he also designed the Air Jordan 20s and quite a few other shoes for Nike and everything. But yes, Jordans 3 through 15, Tinker Hatfield designed them. So
all right, everybody, real quick, rapid fire. Favorite pair of Jordans ever?
Favorite ever?
Damn, I don't know. It's either the 4s,
the 11s.
or the
11?
8s.
Yeah, you can't go wrong.
I'm gonna have to go with the Space Jams. I mean, that's
you
can't
go
like
wrong. My favorite was the
Holy
Secret.
Grail.
One of my first pictures in life, I had on the 3 snakeskins. They're my favorite.
No.
Wow.
The black 3s, the snakeskins. One of my first pictures in life back in
They not
'87.
snakeskin, they cement. But yes, I know what you're saying.
It was the fake snakeskin joints.
That's not fake snakeskin. Just stop.
It was like a
It
fake
was
snake
fake
skin. I
skin.
know what drunk she's
It
talking
was
about.
a fake snakeskin on the 3s.
Those were the 11s. Those were the low top
Those were
11s.
3s, but 11 had pat leather. The 11s had pat leather. The 3s had the fake snakeskin.
Sir, the low top 11s were not patent leather. They were not.
I didn't say the 11s. I said the 3s.
Okay, the 3s did not have fake snakeskin on them. They did not.
Okay.
Google it right now.
So what did they have on there?
Google it. Google it and show me. You got your phone. Google it and show me which ones you're talking about, and I'll tell you. Go ahead. I'm gonna sit right here. Go ahead.
Oh, he said the 3s?
Yeah, this nigga said fake snakeskin 3s.
Hold up. I don't think those was the 3s. I think he talking about the
low top 11s is what he's talking about.
He's talking about the low top 11s. Yeah.
That's exactly what he's talking about.
Are you sure it's the low top 11?
Nah,
don't even do your parents.
It had some fake snakeskin 17s too.
Sir,
it's the low. Yeah, it's the low top 11.
Nigga said back in the 90s. The 17s was not out in the
90s. Was it the 90s? Hold up, no. Yeah, that was like 2000 when they came out.
Yeah, that was like 2000.
Early 2000.
Yeah.
Oh, I stand corrected. It was cement. My bad. I'm looking at him now. What the fuck was I looking at? What the hell I was looking at?
Which is the same ones that Big Sosa said that he liked as well, which was the black cement 3s. Yes, those.
Black cement 3s.
Please don't disrespect.
Thank you.
I was about to say.
Thank you, Big Sosa. He said it's elephant print. Thank you, Sosa.
Okay.
It was so fucking
Thank you.
animal.
All right, good.
It
I'm
was so
fine with it. But look, don't sit up there. But listen. You keep
I'm gonna have to
saying
go.
snakeskin.
I'm gonna have to go. Go ahead.
Hold on, I was just gonna say he keeps saying fake snakeskin. Don't do your parents like that. They work very hard to put you in those nice shoes.
Yes,
Don't say they got them.
I
It was
agree.
Pimlico.
I swear to God, back
It
then.
was these. It was
Yes.
these. Yes.
Okay.
It was them.
Stop.
All right.
Just
I
stop
said I
that
stand
shit.
corrected.
All
I
right.
said, don't be FCC out here.
Stop that shit.
Don't be cancel culture out here.
Hey, go ahead.
Nigga. I apologize. Right there, they did.
But now,
Don't
if anything,
avocado
my favorite number would have to be the 4s because I ain't even gonna lie to you. That's probably what I stack up in between the 4s and the 8s. But my favorite pair is the 12s.
Come this nigga naming 3 or 4. Go ahead. How many else you like? 17s, 18s?
Nah, I say
What
my
else you
favorite
gonna
pair.
include?
12 was fire.
Shut your black ass up, okay? Shut the fuck up.
Black and white.
Go ahead. We done named about 3 or 4. Go ahead.
No.
I said
Everybody
2.
else said 1.
Okay.
You said
I said 2.
Well, I like the 4s. I like to stack up with them. I
opinion.
like to stack up with the 2s and the 6s, but I think I'm gonna go with the 12s. All right. What are you doing? All even numbers now? You want to shout out the 10s?
Process
I
elimination.
don't even know about that.
All right, there.
Nah,
Actually,
it's
so
like-
look, fun fact.
he just had to come back from early and shit. You know what I'm saying? Because I gave him a little bit.
Sir, I've already put you away earlier. Okay.
Yeah,
But no, but fun fact though, most
I
companies,
don't want to be taken away, sir.
I said put you away. It's a difference. But anyway,
What?
But most comfortable Jordans, in my opinion, out of I guess the numbers, to me it's the 10s.
The 9s wasn't bad.
Always gotta be an odd nigga.
That's not odd. They made them football cleats.
They
Man,
did.
That's true.
They did.
Football cleats.
They did.
it was like does that help? Them Jones was
If you
like
can wear them on
I
the
want to
field.
say it wasn't the ugliest, but they damn near top 5 ugliest Jordans that was made.
Which ones? The 9s?
The 10s.
The 10? The 10s was just basic. There was no pop or frill with them. You know what I'm saying? They was just basic. It's like you got a white shoe, and then there would be like red and gray, it would be black and gray. You know what I'm saying? Like it wasn't nothing creative about the 10s.
Definitely wasn't.
Until like recently when they
any color.
all these reverse colors and yeah.
Yeah. What about the 13s?
They was all right. I fuck with the 6s a lot though. I love the 6s.
But the infrared sixes is dope.
Or
What was
the
the Bugs
Olympics.
Bunny joints?
Yeah, the Bugs Bunny joints.
Yeah.
Bugs Bunny joints, yeah. I mean, he the man. He the man. Do you think anybody will ever catch up to Jordan legacy as far as shoes? With anybody?
Hell no.
Absolutely.
No.
Absolutely.
No.
Absolutely.
But we'll talk
Mr.
about this on the next pod, though. We got together, though. We're gonna talk about the closest to it, though. It gotta be a second place. It gotta be a second place. But it's
The
too much
second
thinking
place.
right now.
I'm trying to think off the top of my head second.
It's probably gonna be a non-athlete. It's gonna be
Yeah,
a non-athlete.
It got to be Yeezy then. The second most influence. Yeah, it might be Yeezy.
It might be you.
Let me-
Come on.
I like
No,
the
no.
Yeah, that's the
But
only
that-
person I can think. Yeezy. I have to overdo him. Like
Yeah.
if Yeezy still make, I guess, casual shoes and then I guess athletic shoes as well. And then he can probably come out with another brand of shoes, which I don't see that he doesn't have right now. I probably just don't know. Yeah, he can probably take over. I think Yeezy is up there.
Listen, man. He
What
ain't
about
trying to
athletes?
stunt, man.
Who?
But the Yeezys jumped over the jump.
I say
man.
can't think of any athletes. I'm not. I'm
No.
trying to exclude Yeezy.
Athletes?
No,
Any other
No.
athlete.
Nah,
No,
only person I can
no,
possibly think
no.
of is LeBron.
no.
That's the
And the
only
LeBron,
person.
no.
Yeah, LeBron
No.
probably be the closest.
No. Because
I mean, you gotta think about it.
Athlete.
If
it gotta be-
LeBron's still playing the game, and
Gotta
if
be
he
LeBron.
can lead off with a legacy, that's the only person I can think right now that can carry his shoe game after he retires.
no.
Yeah, LeBron's the only person I can see.
But
doing
here's
it.
the
I know
difference.
you just
though.
want to hate.
No, it's not even hate.
All right,
This is what I'll say.
Hey, Tay, what you
After-
got to say? Nah. We're gonna come back to you because I know it's gonna be hateful. Okay.
No, it's really not. Go ahead, Tay.
If I could think of one more person, I think it might be Penny Hardaway with the phone.
I like the pennies, but I don't think they're gonna have the same influence like the Jordans.
Nah.
They just don't have the influence. The pennies
Yeah.
do have a dope collection though. I'm not.
They
gonna
got a
lie.
dope. Yeah, I'm saying as far as collection, Penny's up there. But I don't.
But
know
I'm talking about like
sales-wise.
legacy after they pay. It had to be LeBron. LeBron's the only person I can think of.
Here's what LeBron needs to do in order for him to be successful. From 1 to 11, his LeBrons, he needs to start retroing them. If he does that, he will be. He can be the number 2 athlete with successful shoes. Because
Anybody say
LeBron-
Kobe? Anybody say Kobe?
No.
Nope.
But why would Kobe? That doesn't really count. I mean, because then also with that,
Yeah, that
with
don't count.
Kobe.
The reason why is
Come
because
on now, you know, really, people wasn't really wearing Kobe's even when he
Kobe.
still was alive, man. Like, come on, man.
Yeah, they
Kobe.
did. Like,
Barkley. Barkley is me personally.
I
Barkley
mean,
and Penny.
yeah, but we're talking about the next person to surpass Jordan.
Oh, to surpass.
Look where how far their gap is now.
yeah.
If we gonna
Yeah.
say surpass,
There's nobody
You know,
that's surpassed
but
them.
LeBron will
But
probably
as far as athlete, yeah, number 2 would have to be LeBron. But again, what LeBron needs to do is retro some of his popular shoes, like the South Beach 8s. He needs to
Them-
bring those
yeah.
back out. You know what I'm saying? The LeBron 9s, to me, which was his most successful series, the LeBron 9s, he needs to start retroing them. The Galaxy ones, the Mangoes, you know what I'm saying, the All-Star ones. He needs to start, you know what I'm saying, dropping those again.
I mean, even the 2s and the 3s, even the 2s and the 3s, the early
Yeah,
LeBron,
the
right?
threes, yeah.
The 3s.
The
Yeah.
The three's
The
probably
threes-
the best ones to me.
threes?
Me personally.
Hey, dog, them motherfuckers, dog, you get shot in your foot and them joints was still going, dog. Them threes was tough
Hey.
as shit.
Yeah, I had a couple
Them
pairs of
hard as
threes.
shit.
Yeah.
Them joints was built like an old brick Nokia.
Yeah. Bruh, them joints was solid. I had the I remember I had the white, black with the red bottom. I had those. Them joints
think
I
was,
had the black and blue ones. I had the black and blue ones when them joints came out.
yeah. But yeah, that's
shoes
all
or the breeze,
LeBron need to
my
do.
All black and red for me. I ain't gonna lie to you. Black and red, and then I had some what's the other joints? Some white
I
fucking
had a white and
color
maroon
joints.
joint to go with the jersey back then.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
I want to say the
But you
nines.
know,
My favorite LeBron. The nines.
yeah, the nines is my all-time favorite LeBron series. Like all the colorways in them joints. Like I to this day, I would still pay $350 to $400 for a pair of the mangoes if I could find them in my size.
I really don't know which ones I had or what series it was. I had to look into it, but I know I had all them fucking colors because that shit, them Jones was just cracking. It went with
Yeah.
everything I needed. Then it had the nice little check on the little side, and then you fit in and had the little sock that was comfortable. I was like, oh yeah, I can deal with these.
Yeah, I got
I had
the
the 10s.
South Beach joints.
I had the 10s. I had the All-Star 10s, literally the whole shoe. So they was like purple and orange, but then like the shoestrings and like the whole shoe was like 3M. Bro, them shits was, I love them joints.
But
I
I ain't
would
gonna
say
lie,
literally,
I'm a West Coast dude, man. I'm a Chuck dude. That's me.
Nobody care about Chucks right now. It's
exactly.
like,
Fuck
no.
the Chucks,
Chuck
nigga.
Hey,
dude.
look,
Chuck dude.
Playing in the 1968 NBA
Don't
Finals.
hate on my Chucks. Don't hate on my Chucks.
hey, why your Chucks sound like my goddamn football team right now, established 1932. It's like, no.
Yeah, Wilt Chamberlain played in it.
Hey, go ahead, man.
I like the self pity.
Hey.
But what I will say is,
if you buy Madden, look at the Washington football team symbol, everybody.
Yes, please do. That shit is too hilarious.
terrible.
I was disappointed. I was looking for I was trying to complete a set and I couldn't even find a goddamn team because it was the NFL logo. It's like, y'all niggas disrespected me. I could at least put the W up or something.
Yeah, that's why I showed you that screenshot from CBS Sports. I'm like, that's what y'all should have used.
Yeah.
Speaking of that, man, what's good with well, I guess we're not watching sports, so I guess no fantasy football, huh?
No,
Correct.
that's already
yeah. We already canceled that.
Yeah, we canceled that. That's dead.
Cancel.
Pickles are dead too.
Damn.
Yeah.
It's dead.
Yep.
Okay. All right. So just let y'all know in case they want to be Jew with no rabbis.
Please don't say that. Please don't say that. Hold on, y'all. He was having streaming problems. He got to refresh. Okay, he got to refresh.
Sign it off.
Signing off. Okay, is your host MT. Okay, and with me is my co-host.
Tomorrow today, Mr. Jones again on Sunday. And one more shout out to your dad, Tay. Happy birthday to your pops, man. Many, many more.
Appreciate it.
Yeah.
Always, man. Until Monica versus Brandy, right?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Brandy washing. I got Brandy. It's like, nah, I'm just being like this, but you know I hate that shit. It's gonna be a good one. Get your wine ready.
Yeah,
Get your lady ready.
man.
We're gonna wash it together.
That's it.
Yep.
All right. See y'all.
Deuces.
Peace.
Appreciate you, Tae and Josh, for being on.
Thanks for having us.